Hello everyone, this is my number 2 video on builds. It's gonna be about Sciel. So gonna show more or less what I use Sciel for and how I use her. So starting by the weapon, this is a late game weapon. In the beginning I think I used uh, this one. I think I used this one for the can consume 1 charge on turn start, or there is another one which is pretty okay. That was it. I used this one for a long time. Consume a sun or moon charge gives 1 AP for the extra AP. But this one is way better because I use Sciel as a support character. So she mostly passes her turn and buffs everyone with everything, and costs 0 AP. So in the end she gets AP on her applying a buff or a debuff, and during Twilight I'll always have greater rush and all enemies have greater slow. We're gonna be in Twilight quite a lot. Um, this build also can deliver like 200k damage, 40k, 40k damage in one shot. And she usually plays 2 turns in a row. I'm gonna explain that in a bit. So for Ciel's, so you want something that gives her AP. So that consuming moon charge gives one AP, or anything else that you can find that plus 1 AP per moon charge on turn start. This is good as well. And I think that my first weapon for her was this one, because it's the one from the guest rolls. I think that is actually that. Yeah, I think that was the one. Yeah, that's 19. What's this? Okay. Then for Pictos, for her, I have defense and speed. So health and speed, defense and speed. Those are the stats I'm going for, and I don't really care a lot about the skills that it gives, except for this one. Really, I've always played twice in a row. This one costs 40, is shitter, you can see there, costs 40 Lumina. So also the stats are exactly what we're looking for, so that's fine. You can get shitter by killing Sprong. I have a video on killing Sprong before the monolith, so maximum damage was 10k. It's a 35-minute fight, but this Pictos is more than worth it. It's really good, and the rewards are very good. The fight is very fun, and I bet it will lose half the fun if you do it after the monolith, so if you want to try it, that's cool. So I go for health and speed on her. I don't use crit because I don't really use her to damage. I don't really use her for damage. But as I get more Lumina, I'll probably get more more crit chance on her via marks or burns or defenseless or something like that. Now, if you go for the rest of the Pictos, you may notice that for she has everything to do with buffs. So when the game starts, she gets auto regen, auto rush, and auto shell. Okay, and when she gets auto shell, she gets powerful on shell. These are all Pictos that you can get before the monolith. Okay, all these 4 you can get before the monolith, and so when she enters the battle she gets all these. Then the others are longer and longer and greater and greater. That may be later, I don't really remember where I got it, but you don't really need that. That's just increases. What you need is auto regen, auto rush, and auto shell, and then powerful on shell. And then you need first strike. So she's always be the first playing. Okay. Now, why is that? If we go to her skill set, I really like this character right from the get-go. I really like the way she dealt damage, but then I started looking at her support skills, and she has apply rush, 1 to 3 allies increase their speed, and this was my first thing. She would apply rush to everyone, then Verso would apply powerful to everyone, and everyone would be rush and powerful in 2 turns. And that was the first setup. But then I looked into this, and this thing costs 0 AP, cleanses an ally of their status effects, and propagates the target's buff to all allies. So this is her main skill here. Once she casts this on herself, everyone will have regen, shell, powerful, and rush. And that's it. Then she has another very good, that is this, intervention. So she pays 5 AP, and the targeted ally plays immediately and gains 4 AP. What this means is that you open with this, and then someone else like Lune takes a turn, and she gets the 4 marks for her big skill, her big shot skill, and then you just do this on Lune on the second turn, and she's gonna do the elemental genesis with powerful on, and that will give max damage that you can on elemental genesis. Okay. Still, since I got cheater before the monolith, so I got this thing before the monolith, and this thing allows her to play twice in a row. Lune is gonna do her big skill on the first, on her second turn, because Sciel is really fast due to all the speed. So Sciel plays first, then she plays 2 turns, pass on to Lune. Lune plays, and then Sciel plays immediately again, and then she passes on to Lune again, and Lune casts a big skill. When I say Lune, if your bigger character is Mael or Verso or Monaco, you can do the same with them. Then on the third and fourth turn of Sciel, she will have not a lot to do. So I have both Final Path and Twilight Dance. And when she uses Final Path, she's gonna throw 10 AP. She's gonna get 10 AP, right? And since in Moon, when we have a Moon charge, you get 1 AP per 4 tel applied, she will get 10 AP. So she can play immediately and do Twilight Dance. And these 2 skills together are 50k. Dark Cleansing is Moon, so when she does this, she will get the AP from Moon Charge, and she will get into Twilight. So 75% damage to Twilight Dance. And that's basically it. Then I have Grim Harvest just for you know, if I need to heal someone, which I think I never used it. And then the all set, I got it later because sometimes the turns pass so fast that I don't remember to redo Dark Cleansing. So I have this just to rebuff in case of need. But that's basically Ciel's way to work. I'm gonna leave this place. I'm gonna show you how this works. So I'm gonna put Lune and Ciel, because alone she's not very effective, because I'm not using her for damage, although she could be, but... So, first strike for some reason is Lune, I guess because she's faster now. Oh, I didn't remove the 9099. Okay, so I have yellow, and so I'm gonna use a wildfire, and if she doesn't kill them all right away... So, okay, they already died because she's doing shitloads of damage, but now Sciel is gonna do a good dark cleansing on herself. Lune is buffed, and now she's gonna pass the turn to Lune. And now Lune has Elemental Genesis ready. Right. Let's skip the turn. Now Sciel has the 10 AP, so she can do the final path, which is probably gonna miss. And you see, I'm in Moon, so she didn't hit any Foretell because she missed, but she would have hit the Foretell and would have done Twilight Dance now. And that would be a buttload of damage in just a few movements. Let me try and find... Actually, let's just do this. Painted power, remove. Painted power, remove. Let's see if it works better like this now. Is there any... yeah, there's a few here. Okay, let's go for these guys. Okay, these are all lands, so it's gonna work. So she has blue and yellow, so it's again a wildfire. And okay, they all died with the wildfire. Now she passes her turn, which this would be a 80k hit because she can do Elemental Genesis now, but I'm gonna skip the turn. And I'm gonna skip the turn again. And I'm gonna do Final Path here. And see 10 Foretell, I would get 10 AP. We would need a bigger guy to test this, because this kind of build is a bit OP for the these world guys, but you get an idea. Okay, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you liked it, leave a like, have fun.